For me personally, the reason I was put in this world is to build bridges and to try to make my small contribution to make this a better world. So every venture that I've started, including Kind, is about more than just making money. I'm Daniel Lubetzky, the founder of Kind. In the early years of Kind, we didn't even talk about our social mission. We focused just on the deliciousness and helpful attributes of the product. Only in the last few years have we started leaning in and talking more about what we used to do behind the scenes, partly because now our scale allows us to have an even greater impact. Though I do feel that what we're doing with Empatico, which is a platform we created through the Kind Foundation, has the most potential for transformative impact. We now are in 27,000 classrooms, connecting children ages 6 to 11 to discover each other's humanity and impact millions of children in helping them realize that while we can be very proud of our backgrounds, we also should be very proud of our shared humanity. I think companies have a responsibility to be authentic and transparent. And if it really speaks to them to do something with social purpose, then I definitely believe that the private sector has a great role to play because market forces are scalable and sustainable. So they are one of the best tools we have to try to improve the world, but it has to be authentic, it has to be transparent. I much prefer an authentic company that just focuses on generating jobs than a company that claims to have a social mission, but it's just a gimmick. But if there's authenticity and you're actually able to cook your social impact into your business model, it's hard to compete with that. And I do think there's an increased consciousness that if we're going to be able to tackle the challenges of climate change, of resource scarcity, of extremism, inequality in our society, the private sector needs to play a leading role. It's not just what you want to achieve, but how you achieve it. And it's interesting to me to notice that sometimes people think that the ends justify the means. And my experience has been that in every single decision, at every single moment, the way you react to every single human being and to every single occasion is going to, in the aggregate, define who you are, what your brand is, what you are as a company. We live in a day and age where businesses have not sufficiently stood up for truth and integrity and democracy, and a lot of these values that we've taken for granted are under threat in America and the world. As a father of 4, as a son of a Holocaust survivor, for me, you cannot avoid standing up, even if there are consequences that somebody doesn't like what you're saying. As an immigrant to the United States, I do not take for granted all these incredible things that have made America what it is today. And so I'm very committed to invest in them and to speak up for them.